Hey YouTube, we're back with it. You guessed it, another YouTube video, and today we have some more drawings. So this drawing, if you can see it, we have the snake over the pyramids. We have the snake over the pyramids and the half moon. And then we have the fat bird staying out of Egypt because the snake is there. The fat bird is staying out of Egypt because the big snake is there. And the fat bird is staying out of the parallel universe. So the bird is out of the parallel universe. And the bird is out of reality. And this painting is called Calypso's Island. Calypso is the snake in Egypt. Wants to take everything from everybody and trick people. The bird stays out of Egypt. Okay, so we have this one. It's called Ashiit Michiasi. So right here we have the storm clouds raining on the snake. We have the storm clouds raining on the snake. The snake bites the sun. The snake bites the sun because someone is controlling the snake who cannot see. Someone is controlling the snake who cannot see the truth. And so when it starts to rain, the snake bites the sun. Now this is all my book's folklore. It's not real. This is just part of my book, which I told you in the last video was a graphic novel. So it's just part of my book. So nothing is real. It's just a part of my story. So we have the dagger. The sun has had someone craft the dagger. The sun has had someone craft him a special dagger. This dagger is only for the sacrifice of God. The sun had someone craft him a dagger that's just for him. Okay, so this title is called The Dagger of a Sacrifice to God. The dagger of a sacrifice to God. The emerald stone is on the bottom. It's a red emerald or red stone on the bottom of the dagger. The handle is decorated with small stones. The knife is sharp like Egyptian or Japanese steel. The sacrifice will be oh so real. God honors the meek who do not steal. He loves the humble who do not kill. He loves the real who always reveals. He also loves the proud, and he always will reveal and seal them to their fate. They all will fall and they won't be late. To take the bait, you will receive a date of destruction, and it was all for nothing. The sun seals the dagger with a French kiss. The sacrifice will be spiritual bliss. Woo. I don't be trying to make poems with the drawings, but you know, if it come, it come. You know. Okay, so we have the eternal plant. We have the eternal plant. Now I've never seen this plant before, so I don't know if it exists. But the eternal plant, I actually have no words for it. The eternal plant doesn't need words. It just is. It just does. You know, the eternal plant has been here for eternity. It just is, and it just does. It just lives. That's the eternal plant, and it will always be here to give life. Okay, so this one is, we got the lantern. We have a lantern. The title of this painting is called Playing Favoritism. It rains on good and bad. God said he has no respect of person. There will be no favoritism. Ain't no favoritism. Shallow in the inside, uneven exterior, out of denial or denial. Out of denial or the Nile, like the Nile River. Out of the Egyptian river. Ishu took me out of the Nile River in Egypt. No water in this pot. No light in this pot. Darkness in this pot. No eternal flame in this pot. He can become a lantern. He has roots in the gospel. Cannot overcome his pain. Must find God for himself. And this is the lantern. Uneven exterior. The lantern is under fire. The lantern is under fire. So it turned out its light because it wants to fight darkness with darkness. But if you're a lantern and you're for God, you cannot fight darkness with darkness. Okay? There's always going to be somebody darker than you. Okay? So you have to fight darkness with light. God said, let there be light, and it was in the void. You have to fight darkness with light. But this is for someone who has let life, the battles of life, turn them dark. You cannot fight darkness with darkness. You have to use your light. The storms of life will come, and that's when you go lean in further to God. You do not turn dark and go to the devil. Okay, so we have a rose. We have a rose, but this is not just any rose. This is a magnificent rose. Rose even has other roses. Rose even have other roses popping out. Now, if you know a rose, well, I'm not going to be specific, but because I haven't seen every rose in the world. But the roses that I did see does not have other flowers popping out of it. Like, I've never seen a rose like that. So this rose is magnificent. Giving life off. Giving life off. The title of this, Rose is in bondage by her heroes, leaves crew. The it's me man you never understand. The one with the plan who can't stand anything you do. What love could he really have for you? The flowers, she flowers with more power as they continue to break her down. Because you cannot stop God. Whatever is God will be around and shall be forevermore. No master or sore will, no monster or sore will fall on you. Each day I love you more and more, forevermore. Your eternal lover from your core. Your core is your heart. God wants to sit in your heart. Everything comes from the desires of your heart. God wants to sit in your heart. That's why this rose, although it's different, it's still flowering other plants. It's still flowering other plant life. But you see, since it's so different, they have the chains on rose. They have the chains on rose because rose is so different. Why are you so different? Why don't you look like the other roses? We're going to put a chain on you. Rose still flowers with power. Still gives flowers off. Okay. So we have a mirror. We have a magical mirror. We have a magical mirror. The title of this mirror is called My Mercury Mirror. I'm a mirror of what I see. I'm a empath. That's why I have to transmute energy to make negativity into positivity. So this is the mirror. The mirror is transforming the image of the person. The mirror is transforming the image of the person. So when they look in the mirror, they don't see negativity. They continue to see positivity. You will not take me down. I will continue to do my life's mission. So now we have currency. We have us some currency. We have the storm clouds with the sun and the moon. We have currency and we have a plane, right? Okay, so this one, the sun and the moon are in a storm. And they created currency for people to leave. The sun and the moon are in a storm. And it creates currency for people to leave. Get on a plane and go. You're free. Get out of here. Let's go. So then we have this. So this is a structural building. This is a structural building. It's not my normal paintings or drawings. So somehow I wanted to do architecture. So this is a smart building. This is a smart building. The plumbing is different. The plumbing is different. The plumbing goes a certain way where the toilets do not back up. So the plumbing has different avenues so your toilet does not back up. So then we have the solar lights on top. We have the solar light on top so that we don't need electricity. What do we need electricity for when we have solar power? We doesn't need that. So we have the solar power. Then we have the system of water. Water gives off electricity. We do not need to pay an electric bill. So now we have a spout to collect rainwater. We do not have to continue to recycle disgusting water. We have a collection of rainwater that we filter and clean, right? Because it's a smart building. Okay, so we use solar power. The building heats itself. And we collect rainwater when it rains. So there won't be any flooding. We don't need flooding. We can collect this water from the sky. It never needs to flood ever again. So then we have other different structural pockets. Now, because people like to have their own space, the way this is set up is on a slant and a diagonal. So everybody has their own space. If you don't want to see your neighbor today, guess what? You won't see him because you have your own pocket of space, enough for one person. The building is smart energy building. It sustains itself. That's a God design. God didn't put us on earth to take all the resources and leave the earth with nothing. We are smart creatures. Supposed to be. That is a smart design. Okay, and so that is it for today. That is it for today for the Christian's Corner. I think this was about like 10 different pictures or whatever. And so the book still isn't finished. But I am going to start working on it again because the pictures are pretty much done. The pictures are done. So, All I have to do is put the writing together. And I will see you next time on the Christian's Corner.